So I've just made a couple of changes, which is to drop the lobster just slightly below the Y axis here, just so it's kind of moving in the negative Y plane. And the other thing I want to just talk about under control is that we don't want to click the button every time we want the lobster to move. So there is this block called repeat, so we can get the lobster to do these two commands a particular set of times, or we can just get it to do those commands forever. And the way we're going to use this block is to make it go around the two commands that we want to do forever. So there's various ways of fitting this in. If it doesn't go in, you know, they are just kind of Lego blocks, so you can put your forever command in and then attach this one and then move this one up and attach that one. And if you've made a mistake with something, you can click on the scissors and click on that, and that will disappear. And if you think you didn't really want it to disappear, then we can just do edit and undelete it and put it back within the blocks. So the way to think about this is that when we press the green flag over here, it is going to do whatever sits in the forever block. It's going to just do that forever, or until we press the red stop button. So this lobster will just kind of keep gliding along as we want it to. So there's a couple of other things we can do to make the lobster slightly more interesting than just doing a glide. So we've got the movements, and one of the things we can do is we can think about costumes. So scripts are to do with movement, and you might find some other things which you like the look of. So for example, under looks, you've got various things where you can get it to say a particular thing when it hits the edge or something like that, etc. But I'm just going to show you one thing on costumes. So at the moment, this is what the lobster looks like. If I copy this, so I've got two lobsters which look the same, and edit one of these. So this one's called lobster 1 and this one's called lobster 2 now. If I edit this one and click on edit, this just looks exactly like paint. And one of the things I can do, for example, is I can color in the eyes, you know. So I can pick a particular color for the eyes and make them change the fill color. So I've just chosen a color here, and I'm just going to fill these bits in a purple, let's say, and then OK. And then what I can do is, in my scripts, I can say, OK, I want you to glide all the way over there, but what I also want you to do is I want you to change to the next costume, and then after you've kind of glided to the other bit, I want you to change to the other costume that you might have. Or you can say switch to costume lobster 2. So if you now run this will kind of go gliding along, and when it comes back, it's got different set of eyes. Maybe it's running away from something, and then it has a different set of eyes, etc. And you can, with fish, it's very easy to do because you can change the color of the fins, etc. So I've also added a say hello block here. So I might just get it not to say hello, but maybe get it to say something like I'm hungry for 2 seconds. And then if we run that, it should just keep that up for 2 seconds, and then after that it should actually not say that, as it were. So when it gets back to here, it says I'm hungry, and then off it goes with its different eyes. So in the next video, I'm just going to very quickly show how to add a background and animate the background on the stage to make that look more interesting.